How about now?
What do you see? Whoa.
That's right. I used a...
Wow, you can even...
It requires a... When I held your... Anyway.
Over here, this way! Sweet Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What was that?
Oh, Paimon was just complimenting you. Really.
What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elder... but is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried... Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that...
Huh? Was that?
Now... Oh?
गिर की पहुंच यार
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there.
Let's go take a look. That little brat, I swear. I just hope he hasn't gotten himself into any real trouble.
All right.
Yeah, judging by Paimon's experience as a guide, it definitely...
Wait. Let me see.
Paimon, see...
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. We've got... leaving such a subtle mark. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't... no. I've got to be careful.
मैं उसका एज कितना है बे डार्लिंग ग्रैंडसन बोलती है
Silence.
All right.
There are traces of people staying here, too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air.
Kanich told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more...
Huh. It's about time that little... There are signs of a struggle here. Judging from what's left on the scene, there
Do you still remember the little mark we found before?
Given there are two signals I'll take this direction and leave. Roron, what the heck were you
And Ashika, Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Seat Lolly left, that voice... So you were thinking the same thing. She did say... If you...
All right.
Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead.
settle down.
All right.
Did you find something? Huh. So we can't tell where... That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make... But he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right? We know he wasn't a...
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath. I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment. And given your combat proficiency, gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the masters of the... Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for. Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie, like a false omen in the lingering smoke.
म्हणजे
My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however.
वाह
It was simply the
Cutscene से
fastest
हटाओ,
and
Louis
most
से इसको
feasible
धो
way
देता हूँ
for
अभी।
us to set up a meeting.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. Her soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to her.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom. I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you, in person.
like hell I
I
would.
will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid it.
अब
You
है
will see
अपन
me
नो ही
again
है
once
थोड़े
you
के तेरे
return to
को
reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny.
I would rather like conflict हो and to test out Capitano
Hey,
कितना
what
powerful
happened
है
just now? He suddenly collapsed and stopped
Hey, why are you sitting on the...
See, Lolly! She froze for a moment and then just...
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I...
if you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to,
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not put. In any case, let's take a bit more. Need to be more careful next
Hello,
time.
amiibo.
feeling better yet, Traveler?
All right, let's get ready. I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling that Auroron is probably being held inside.
Kislaya
Oh,
कितनी
so
एज
it's
की
close
है?
by. Then let's head over
ग्रैंडसन
right
बोल
away.
रही है.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. Like the wind and the clouds. We either move as one or not at all. But if you want to make it up to
नहीं,
me,
like
then just be
basically
sure to
इन
fight
लोग
extra
को
hard when
बताया
the
नहीं
time
ना
comes.
कि like हाँ वो लोग एज्ड हैं, जैसे अपना फारूजान ले लो, फारूजान भी 100 साल की है, बट दे ना मेरा ये है कि कोई भी बोलता नहीं है ना कि भाई मैं उस एज की हूँ या फिर ऐसे कुछ सोचता नहीं ना, ये तो कहता है माय ग्रैंडसन. मैं लेजिट शॉक हो गया भाई, ग्रैंडसन बोल दी, बिलवर्ड ग्रैंडसन.
Look over there.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of...
That's Auroron. So he really was taken by the...
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming.
एक क्वेश्चन
Don't you
पूछने
have
का
work
मन
to
हो रहा है,
do?
लेकिन स्पॉइल हो जाएगा करके पूछ
cannot
नहीं रहा हूँ
see the
आपसे.
What?
कंटेंट कर रहा हूँ
Without
खुद
the
को.
sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move
क्या
aside.
अरोरान धोखा खाता है कैप्टेनों से?
Okay, Mr.
क्योंकि
Philosopher. That's enough
जहाँ तक
mumbo
मेरे को
jumbo.
आपके जितना देखा था मैं कल
Wow.
कटसीन, उसमें ये
I'm
मर
going
के
to rip
जिंदा
that
होता
guy's
है,
head right off.
तो उसका अरोरान का मर जाता है ना एक बार,
See, Lolly's struggling to control her
तो
temper now.
कैपिटैनो की वजह से
Are
मरा
you
है.
ready? Let's
ये
go
मेरे
kick
को
their
भी खाया जा
butts.
रहा है ये चीज देख के.
On my count. Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
Back into it.
Silence!
Finish. This isn't good. Leaving so soon.
Let engraved names echo!
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Auroron!
Granny!
ये लोग
Paimon knows she's called Granny
ये
Eats
सब
to Leave,
playable
but it's still
characters
kind of
बनेंगे,
weird
I
hearing
think
someone
so.
act.
And greetings to you too.
और आरान का
Other
तो
granny?
कंफर्म है, बाकी लोग का
What did you
एक
just call her?
Granny. Is that not right? You are Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work
Okay.
like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't
क्या?
tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are
Stream
actually
चालू
only 8 or
है
9
अभी.
years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine.
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone above a certain age as an elder I should... Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a... Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching a—
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more—
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time? They didn't—
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain.
Okay. Now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the pi—
Yes,
So why did you do it?
because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey! I'm no ordinary granny! Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you really believe everything they said at face value? Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Nightwind, and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's happening. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you
I'm sorry.
Forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron, you better remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions.
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown
Your veg.
Yes, I grow a lot.
Now's not the time to be
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the
How exactly did the masters raise this guy?
Oh, right.
I see. So Auroron came to the captain's rescue because he promised to help him in exchange for Citlali's safety.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I—
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's
Will I need to stay here?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Citlali is willing to serve as your guarantor, then we—
Sure. I'd be happy to do that. I don't have any more time to waste here.
Understood. Thank you very much. Mr. Auroron, please report back to the speaker's chambers.
I understand. Thank you.
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face anymore.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for your help. Once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Shilonen and get started.
Oh, thank you.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Come with me, Auroron. We've got a—
Goodbye, Other Granny.
नहीं, टेक्निकली लूमिन भी ग्रैनी तो है.
We're finally done. All right, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What is it, Trap? What? The captain? Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So you really saw him in the Night Kingdom? Oh, that Auroron. What is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon would have never guessed anything was happening. All that stuff about protecting Citlali and being forced to help the Fatui, when he's actually been a willing accomplice all along. Yeah, you're right. Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter what, so if you want to go, we can go together. We still have another whole day before the meeting, so we'll just meet with them when the time comes.
हेलो एपेक्स। क्या हाल चाल? हेलो हेलो। क्या टाइम में आया एपेक्स? मैं भी वही सोचा था कि एक ओम ब्रो हेलो, आप भी आ गए? हेलो हेलो, क्या हाल चाल? बड़े दिनों बाद अपन अभी स्ट्रीम कर रहा है। यस, मैं छोटा स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ और अभी आई वाज थिंकिंग कि आज एक गिव अवे करूँ कि नहीं करके। नया कैरेक्टर निकाल दिया, हाँ मिल गई। 75 के पीटी में मैं हार गया था। 75 के पीटी में डिलुक मिला, फिर 5 के पीटी में श्लोरिन मिल गई। नहीं, आज मैं छोटा ही कर रहा हूँ। उसके बाद वापस गायब हो जाऊंगा। 19 से वापस थोड़ा कांस्टेंट रहेगा। 19 से लेके मन तक रहेगा स्ट्रीमिंग। उसके बाद वापस गायब हो जाऊंगा। फिर दिसंबर से चालू होगा वापस मेरा स्ट्रीमिंग। तो एक चीज बताओ, मैं आज एक गिव अवे करूँ या फिर 19th को करूँ? क्योंकि 19th को मैं एग्जाम दे के वापस आऊंगा, उसका स्ट्रीम करने वाला हूँ। नाइस। लेकिन आप तो कैपिटानो के लिए सेव कर रहे थे ना? नाइस नाइस, सबको मिल रही है मतलब। मैं ये बोल रहा था कि क्या करूं बताओ? आज गिव अवे करूं या फिर 19th को करूं? 19 को करने से लेकिन लेट हो जाएगा, लेकिन नाइट स्ट्रीम होगा एग्जाम दे के आने के बाद। ठीक है, 19th को ही करते हैं फिर। अब 168 पुल्स बाकी है। ओके, पायरो आर्कॉन के लिए बचा के रखो। नाइस नाइस। जेर हेलो, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। नहीं मिला एक भी नाइटलैंड 5 स्टार। मेरे को भी कहाँ मिल रहा था रे। मैं लकीली इस बार मेरे को मिल गया 5 के पीटी में। लाइक डीलुक के ऊपर हारा। डीलुक मेरा C2 हो गया है अभी। ठीक है, तो एक काम करते हैं, डायरेक्ट 19th को करते हैं। मैं माइक वॉल्यूम लो है अभी, ठीक आ रहा है। 19th को थोड़ा लेट नाइट अराउंड 8 बजे से स्ट्रीम करूंगा, उस दिन रहेगा गिव अवे। इज माय वॉइस रियली लो? हेलो। आई थिंक सो, इतना काफी होगा वॉल्यूम। आई थिंक सो उसका कम रखा होगा।
All right.
वैसे पॉइंट्स का रखूं या फिर फ्री फॉर ऑल का रखूं? जो 19 को गिव अवे हो रहा है वो भी थोड़ा आइडिया दे दो।
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone.
एंड आई होप सो
He's the one
19th
who's
को
been a
मेरा
trap.
500 सब्सक्राइबर हो जाए। आई जस्ट होप। क्या लगता है होगा?
What was that?
9840 नहीं, 50 सब्सक्राइबर गिव और टेक।
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you, a ghost?
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
19th को कर रहा हूँ, ऊपर से वो डिपेंड करेगा कि एग्जाम कैसे गया उसके ऊपर.
You're right. Granny tells me that too.
फ्री फॉर ऑल मैं पॉइंट्स का सोच रहा था.
Remind me of her.
उसी हिसाब से वॉच ओवर मिल जाएगा एंड सोच रहा था कि
Well,
19th
I could.
को जब करूं तो 500 सब्सक्राइबर होगा क्या करके. 50 सब्सक्राइबर चाहिए 500 के लिए. बाय बाय.
It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character. Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer if we allow the current state of things to continue. We will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person. And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart.
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to—
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important now.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the— If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along? The details of which she has—
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere— Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until— My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know. Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa plan?
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save— And now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately.
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching.
Something? Bad news, chump. It's your granny.
See, Lolly?
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up— How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself.
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now—
Wait, see, Lolly! Please, calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the captain isn't trying to see, so maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. You're right, Traveler. Let's go. we can discuss this more back in the city.
आज अपना AR हो जाएगा 57.
In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got a head on your shoulders. Why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time.
Capitano. Not captain, Capitano.
No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different question. What does the... Really? You're just going to stonewall me? Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you. You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead.
Why is he...
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. Indeed. It's like going to visit a friend at his house, only to suddenly...
Well, that's an oddly specific analogy. Wait, did one of your friends...
Yes. And every time my friends scolded his Saurians, they would look at me the same way you're looking at me now. Helpless.
Wait, but you're the one getting your head chewed off. Stop making this...
Indeed. You've got a point. Then...
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me? You...
I like her character now.
Sorry, Granny.
I like her character.
Sorry, Granny.
Bye bye.
Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now. So why would you say all the right things, but then you go and
Jasmine, बाप रे
completely
इतना
ignore me?
दिनों बाद आया है बे.
If that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables. I don't need anything
बेचारी.
from you.
क्या चल रहा है मैं भूल गया. मैं बोलूं क्या होगा इसके बाद? नो मत बोलो. I want to feel it. But
Who's
as a
Aoife?
player, I
The
want
delivery
this.
That's irrelevant. The point is, he
I
hangs
want
out
this
with this
character
kid,
जब भी
so
आएगी.
he must be no
I like the
good.
character's
You
nature
kids
and
get to a
behavior.
certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through to you. Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you. And we've long closed the book on that incident.
क्या हो गया?
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history.
That's not it, Granny. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time.
His voice. Auroron! Where have you gone?
What do you mean by where have you
Sounds like
gone?
he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
Clone?
I'm really
Shadow
sorry.
clone?
It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan.
Get back here this instant! Auroron! What is this? Powder from plant spores? Is that the trick he used?
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so far away?
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled
Shadow
it
clone
off
jutsu.
flawlessly. He must
हाँ
have
मिल
put a
गई मिल
lot
गई.
of time into
I was lucky
perfecting it.
enough कि मैं 50-50
Don't tell
हारने
me
के
that's
बाद
how
भी
he's been hunting in the
5 के
fields these
पीटी में
days.
early में मिल गया.
Couldn't
I
he
was
have
lucky
picked up
enough.
something more useful? Little brat. That's it. The next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
Whoa, that's a little extreme. But still.
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee Auroran probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take our time.
यार
It'll give me
काश
a moment to figure out how to explain
कोई
all
स्पॉन्सर
this.
कर दो रे, मेरे को और कैरेक्टर्स निकालने हैं अभी, मेरे पास प्रीमो नहीं है. आई नीड प्रीमो. हेलो नात्सु, वीसी आजा. क्या ही करेगा साला, रात को खेलने नहीं आया था अभी, एटलीस्ट सुबह तो आजा. मॉर्निंग मॉर्निंग. वैसे 19 तारीख को गिव अवे कर रहा हूँ. मतलब
Do
बेसिकली
you
उस
two
दिन मेरा
have some
एग्जाम कैसे
time?
जाएगा उसके ऊपर डिपेंड
Feeling
करेगा.
hungry? How about we
वरना
get something to
500
eat?
सब्सक्राइबर पे करूँगा. 50 सब्सक्राइबर और
It's
चाहिए
been a
500
while
के लिए.
since we last ate. Now that we can relax, Paimon just realized how hungry she is.
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me.
How did this become Paimon'sville? See, Lolly looks quite down on herself. All right. It's on Paimon this time. What's one meal to the best guide into that? So you can just sit back and enjoy, sweet Lolly.
What's one meal?
Paimon will take care of it.
वाह,
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for
क्या
some food
वैलो
and
स्ट्रीम आजा
drinks?
वैलो.
I just
क्या तू
wanted
वैलो
to treat
खेल
you
रहा है
to a
अभी?
meal.
मैं छोटा अबे
Are you
आज
sure?
शॉर्ट स्ट्रीम ही करने वाला था.
Save you some more.
थोड़ा गेंशिन का ये क्वेस्ट खत्म करने का सोच रहा हूँ. आर्कॉन
Mora is
क्वेस्ट
the
फिर बंद
least
कर
of my
दूंगा.
concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together. Let me get this one. I might be an old hag, but I like.
कल रात को बुला रहे थे साले, आया नहीं और तू अभी मेरे को बोल रहा है.
Paimon doesn't want you to be sad, sweet Lolly.
Don't worry. I'm sure a juicy
किस नाम
grilled steak will
सिलाली
work wonders.
लाली है. क्या बोलूं भाई. कल पापा मेरे रूम में थे. मैं अपना ये आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट खत्म करके जाऊंगा बे. आज वैसे भी मेरा आई थिंक सो एडमिट कार्ड निकल जाएगा तब तक. क्या ही होता, ज्यादा से ज्यादा लैपटॉप ले लेते अंकल. तू मेरे को तेरा अकाउंट दे देता, मैं कर देता
What are you
स्ट्रीम
looking
तेरे
at?
अकाउंट से.
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other.
क्या
Are they
लोरी सुना?
twins?
ये दारू पी के है. Wow, I really need this character now. I really like her.
She's one person there.
Huh? How could that be?
I really like her. I need
guess
this character.
My mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Give me another bottle, boss.
Do you think she's drunk?
12 बजे सोया है तो हम लोग, मैं भी तो 12 बजे ही बंद किया हूँ बे. हम लोग उससे पहले तो खेल रहे थे. तू भी खेल लेता थोड़ा. और ड्यू मीन 5 घंटा लग रही है. कितना लंबा है बे आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट? 5 घंटा वो तो मैं अभी बंद कर दूंगा. कितना 1 घंटा 20 मिनट, 20 मिनट के बाद बंद कर दूंगा. 20-30 मिनट में.
You get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a huge name for themselves recently.
कितना मिनट का है यार आर्कॉन
So
क्वेस्ट?
you've heard of us?
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back?
बाद
No
में
wonder you ended up
ऑफलाइन
with
खेल
Granny
के
Itzley.
देखूंगा.
She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Wait, you call her Granny too?
ना ना ना, मैं 12 बजे निकल गया.
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny. She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Night Wind. Most days, hardly anyone even dares talk to her.
Great granny.
Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are
I-
you, Chanka?
I really need this
Please,
character.
Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers too.
All right, that's enough.
Act
Go on
1
now.
3 hours
I'm
का
sure
था.
the
Act
other
2 3 hours
customers would like to
56
talk to you
minutes.
as well. There's no need to keep staring at me.
Okay, इसमें भी 2 पार्ट
Promise
है.
I'll keep my alcohol down until I leave.
Okay.
Well then, you have my thanks.
देखता हूँ. मोस्ट प्रोबेबली 1 घंटा 30 मिनट स्ट्रीम करके बंद कर दूंगा. गेंशिन नैटलैंड के साथ ये जो फेस ला नहीं रहा है. I really like this type of face. कचीना का में भी डाले थे, इसमें भी डाले.
You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny Eth.
Are you still with us, Sweet Lolly?
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me. Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. It's always the same story. You brats start it, I finish it, and then I end up with the reputation of being some kind of terrible monster among the shamans. I mean, come on, monster?
हाँ boy यार, क्या cute
What
बनी.
did I do to deserve
Granny है,
that?
cute granny.
Granny Sweet Lolly, you're not a monster.
Exactly. And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either.
I don't know
Between
about that.
meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually have a pretty packed schedule, you know. Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you.
भाई the look. भाई the look देख रहे हो बे. I am the new kid.
Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good teacher. You tell him. That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right. You can always rely on old Granny.
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open?
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke. The lingering smoke.
Ah, she's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point. It's quite the opposite of sleep.
Is this another specialty of the Masters of...
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Citlali herself. While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master.
Warning, warning. Red. Red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that pair of eyes. Huh? Traveler?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on, just keep...
Phew.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just now.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before, I swear. I've never thrown up, not once.
Are you feeling okay? Want to take a quick walk and get some fresh air?
Yep.
There's so much that I want to say.
Why not? course you can. Just say whatever's...
Please, Paimon. It's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right? What would you think of me if I were—
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're about to say.
No, that wasn't my point at all! Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shame! I've lived all these years and still can't get rid of it!
Actually...
Huh? Tell me what?
yeah, this is as good a time as any.
We can hear your inner voice. Uh,
So, you heard my—
It's okay, Sweet Lolly. You had every right to complain about those things.
Hello, bro. It's not
can't
giveaway. You
take
have
it
to like
anymore.
exclamation
Why do
points.
these things happen
First,
to
you have to
me?
grind the points. Then
Hearing me mumble
you
under my
will
breath is one
on
thing,
19th
but
of this
hearing what I
month.
mumble in my own head?
I will
That's
be
too much.
doing the
It's just
giveaway.
like when you're rolling
Just
on the floor in your
grind the
pajamas, but you
points.
forget to lock the
Minimum
door,
1000
and someone
points.
bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing.
Actually, for new players, it
So
will
that,
be most probably it will be free for
happens to you
all.
a
All can
lot.
join.
It
By the way,
happens
welcome to the
people
stream.
in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls
Pina,
around
welcome
in
to
their
the stream.
pajamas sometimes. I was just picking something generic. Take a walk with me. I have things to share with you.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept it.
Bow your head.
Well, great view, right?
Wow, it's beautiful.
You're making me want to cry.
You can cry.
What do we do? Please don't cry.
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. I'm just... embarrassed. Here, let's just have a casual conversation.
Really? You don't seem like the kind of person who keeps things casual.
Both are of same age,
I
but
guess I used
देखा
to
जाए
be
तो
more of
Lumin
a
is
stickler
more
for
age.
the rules. And you're right. I
Well,
don't usually open up to the people of my tribe. I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's been passed.
You're just a regular person.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eatsley is a powerful figure.
You are powerful. Are they afraid of you?
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that. And people stop knowing how to deal. What about you?
We don't find you scary at all.
That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by... I make people realize that no matter how hard they work, they'll never become a living legend like me.
No.
Not to brag or anything. Maybe it's hard to believe.
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny, right?
Yes, but Aurora... Mawika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Auroran and me. Auroran's not like other people. The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen. Capable. No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness. It's a miracle he wasn't devoured by some. The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And in Auroron's incomplete soul, they saw a possibility for Natlan. A possibility to turn Auroron into a vessel for lost souls. The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroron would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place. Strengthen.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now, you see the problem. When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift. Unable to find. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, I basically gave them the go-ahead. Maybe they didn't have my explicit approval, but it's not like I did the right thing. Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? By using... It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, the plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, there was no point to keeping it a secret. Everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he never really said anything to the contrary. But he asks this question. Would Natlan have...
Wait, but...
He knows that. But he still feels guilty. Auroron has a strong ability to perceive souls. More than any of us. Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to Natlan.
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Auroron. Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince... You don't look so good, Sweet Lolly.
Probably drank too much. Okay. Forget that. I need to go home. I hit it.
Hey, we're friends, aren't
Good point. Friends. I like this.
Auroron's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain told us? Yeah, you're right. But she's probably asleep. We can find her
Time to go. All right.
किडनैप हो जाएगी किडनैप
so noisy outside. Paimon still haven't sleep. Well,
क्या हो गया
guess we should see what's going on.
did something bad happen
You're already here.
Wow, you're up early.
Let's not bring up last night. Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion. Looks like I heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including the Masters of the Night.
The Abyss attacked again? Are you sure you can handle it?
I'll be fine. We also have the support of the warriors stationed at the various outposts. The stadium could always use more manpower. I'm done making excuses for him. He's not a child anymore. I was the one who vouched for him, so I need to report back to the Speaker's chamber. But I should be able to convince them. As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, thank you. All right.
She left in a hurry. The situation must be really serious. Oh, looks like a lot of people are heading.
Traveler, over here! Perfect. Our star outlet.
Oh, you're all here! But, just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real emergency on our hands, so this— Alright, but can we get a quick rundown?
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty.
Yes, and the attacks are increasing.
The tribes have plenty of defense. Chaska and I have been searching for I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty, just in case my tribe needs—
What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting right— What about you guys? We could go together. Yeah, that does sound important. Who knows? Maybe yours truly will have the Abyss on the run by the time you're— That would be pretty great, actually. It'll be fine. Your tribe doesn't—
Let's part ways here for now. And most important—
Seems like lots of people don't like carrots.
Bodybuilding.
Oh, and some of us need to avoid getting contaminated by dangerous-looking substances. That—
Koichi, do we really have to do this now?
It's alright. She's just looking out for everyone. Alright, let's hurry up and talk to the pirate.
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, things are not looking good right now. Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this is not a good time. So
That's alright, we're also in a hurry. We're gonna go—
what?
That's alright, we're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the Children of Echoes after this.
So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. The Gnosis does have— I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep this a secret. I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan, but it comes at a heavy price. The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyssal corrosion.
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net? But does that mean—
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. Souls are just another form of life. The cruelty of this method is self-evident. The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Using the Gnosis means converting all three into material for the net, erasing our history and culture. Even then, the net can still become corroded. If we cannot find a way to repair the damaged ley lines before that happens, then all those sacrifices, given the enormity of the price, it's a solution I refuse to consider right now. I want us to win, but I also care about how we win. And now it's true, both plans come at a risk. But after weighing our options, this is our best bet.
Hello, Gaming Tube.
Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the ever-looming threat of the Abyss, the Pyro Archons having a contingency plan is our duty. Not just to the people of Natlan. Still, this has always been a well-kept secret. I'm very curious how the—
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found another way to solve the problem. Could be equal—
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. But seems like our only path forward is to track him down. So Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me. Even.
Not even a little. We would never. Wait, what are you talking about, Trav?
Just as expected. I appreciate your
मैं
sincerity.
ठीक हूँ, छोटा सा स्ट्रीम
Maybe
करना आया
it was
था,
out of
बंद कर दूंगा
caution,
थोड़ी देर में.
anxiety, or simple curiosity, but know this. No matter what, our goal remains the So now that you have your answer, do you still doubt?
You scared Paimon.
That's a good thing. Oh, and feel free to call me Mawika. It's what all my friends call. As for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the Fatui should be back soon.
That's great. Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Not just don't worry. I just need to finish coordinating our available manpower, then I'll take a small team.
Wait, you're going to fight in person? Didn't you give—
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was an experienced and powerful warrior before I ever became the pyro. No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines. I just think there's strength in numbers. If the people feel emboldened, anyway. Even if we respond, I've considered moving my people to I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses and advise. Now I just need to find the right time to disclose the true nature of the crisis to the.
Paimon's a little worried about how people will react.
Yes, but that won't be the only response. In any case.
All right, we should head out. Maybe we can join up with Moani. She can't be too far ahead.
Not too far ahead. भाई मैप का आधा क्रॉस मार गया. Not too far ahead बोल रहे हो.
Quick, over here, to safety!
Kachina, how many people do you have left?
What's the situation?
कल किस्म सीवन तेरे को सीवन मिल गई. Nice.
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to rescue them as soon as possible.
We'll go together.
मेरे को तो नहीं मिली, लेकिन मिल जाने से अच्छा होता. मैं अपना 50-50 हार गया.
Stay safe. We've got this. Hear the echoes of the valley!
Right here! Drilling! Yeah! Propagate! Scatter! Check this out! Best of luck!
Letting grave names echo!
Woohoo! Surf's up!
Off we go. All right.
Clear the area!
Bring it!
Carving waves! Amazing! Woohoo!
तो 58 का पिटी था. Nice.
Right here!
मेरा 75 का पीटी था, मैं हार गया
I
डी लुक
really
पे.
thought I was done for. I can't thank you.
Don't worry about it. We're just glad you're okay. Let's see. Your goods look fine too. Guess
That should be the last abyssal pylon near the Children of Echo. By the way, where's Lily? I thought she would come with you.
The Masters of the Night Wind also got attacked, so she went back to help her.
Yeah, that makes sense. The attack. All right, this isn't a good place to talk. Let's head back to the
कचीना
tribe.
और किनिच का वॉइस लाइंस नहीं सुनाई दे रहा.
All right.
looks like a few people were hurt after all. Oh, I should have got.
The Abyss threw a lot at us at once. I rushed out as soon. Before long, Kachina brought over a whole group of warriors, and just like that, we destroyed several pylons as a team. You mean the situation in the Night Kingdom, right? Yeah, I feel the same way. It's impossible not to feel anxious when things are getting worse.
That just means we need to buy the Pyro Archon more time. Keep pushing, everyone. Every battle is worth something.
You really are an eternal optimist, Mualani.
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis.
And somehow the captain finds out about it, goes to fight the Pyro Archon, and calls her out for. Honestly, if he has the same information as us, I can't really.
We talked to Moika before we left the stadium. According to her, the cost of the captain's plan is too high, and, well, it makes sense. If that was truly the better choice, she would have.
Yeah, I trust the Pyro Archon. When I was upset about Kachina's disappearance, she was really sincere and plus, she burned down all those precious mementos for Kachina. She's already proven how much she values even a single. When it comes to Natlan's survival, there's no way she would hold.
I agree. Maybe the captain weighed the costs and came to his own conclusion, but I'm sure we have different priority. Life is important.
Yes.
But so are history and memory.
As the Archon, she can't tell us everything, but it seems like she wasn't holding anything back this.
The next question is, if the captain found a new way to save Natlan, how come the...
This is all super confusing.
We still don't have enough information. Once we figure out what the Fatui...
Let's head back then. Moika said her intelligence officers should return soon. With how many Fatui there are, someone's...
Sounds good. I have a few theories of my own. With a bit more information, we'd...
I was just about to ask. Count... If I was just a bit faster, we could have prevented a few people from getting hurt. Register? Nah. You got it. I just don't want to make the trip back. All right. See you all.
Oh, you betcha! Moika! Oh, Chaska and Koichi are here!
I'm fine. No need.
They ran into the Fatui while out on a mission and decided to follow them.
The Fatui?
Calm down and let me explain. Here's what happened. Watch out. It's the Fatui.
Were they attacked by the Abyss? No, wait. It looks like they're protecting a group of travelers. Over there. Do you see?
You're right. That's a traveling group from Natlan. Let's keep observing for now.
We're glad you're okay. Given the appearance of abyss monsters all over Natlan, you should cancel your...
Thank you so much.
We don't expect anything in return. We were out on a mission and saw you being attacked. It was our decision to... If you truly wish to repay the favor, you can keep this a secret. If anyone asks, just say you were...
Oh, okay.
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done anything illegal. Our captain simply wishes to remain undisturbed. Nonetheless, the decision remains yours. If we wanted to keep you quiet...
Got it. Did you hear that? They mentioned a captain. Isn't that who the Pyro are?
Exactly. Still, there was no trade. They were just helping people in need. I didn't believe the captain when he said he wanted to save Natlan.
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui.
It's too early to say.
So this is where they were headed. Looks...
Koichi, wait for me.
Oh, no, you don't.
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage. With our tribe's special way of getting around, I doubt they'll see me coming.
We still can't see anything on the inside.
The more heavily guarded the location, that intel is worth...
Fine.
That's even more risky. You've been running around saving people for days. I'm confident I can protect myself. I'm not sure you can say this...
I can.
You really believe that?
Fine, don't believe me. But you can't honestly tell me infiltrating a heavily guarded Fatui hideout... You know, growing up, even if I insisted on doing something...
All right. All right. Same plan as usual. Got your ropes?
Yeah, let's go.
The Fatui have eyes all over this place. Now. Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need... Good. I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the Fatui. Koichi should have line of sight. That's it. Now's my chance.
It's no use staying in one place. It looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal. Time to move. That was close. Probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for my next... Now's my chance. I made it! Let's see. The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow. Wait, I've got it!
Huh? What's that noise? Did something explode? Oh! What the heck is that? What do you think you're doing? I could ask you the same thing!
Good, they're arguing. Looks like they just needed an excuse. The people on the hill over there left to help their comrade. Come get me, Chaska. I hope she gets this hand signal.
That's Koichi's signal. Give me your hand, quick.
Coming! I checked, and this way is complete. Well, I was pretty helpful, right?
I was wrong.
Wait, you're just gonna admit it? Now I look like the mean one.
Let's focus on the task at hand. We're in the heart of enemy territory.
All right. If you're not gonna take the bait, looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up. I'm surprised they mobilized this many people.
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic called the Source Mechanism. The device is ancient. Barely any information.
Not bad. Looks like it's in good shape. Took us long enough.
Back? Back where? Should we keep following?
You really want to keep going?
Of course! We make a good team.
What was that sound?
Uh-oh. We've been...
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
What? You're...
Once we got them off our tail, we went back to